record.
And we will play Squish!
Yes!
Squid.
It is time to play a squishy squiddy game. This one's fairly short, so we're going to bomb through it, I think 3 times if we can get all 3 endings, or at least twice to try to get through the ending.
Of course.
This is Evilkinggumby, and I also have Kylaila here. I'm going to play the 2 major roles for this and have some fun with it. The game itself doesn't really feature audio, so I'm just throwing some music in the background. If it's appropriate or not, who the hell knows? Probably not. But I just want to have something to fill the space so it feels a little less hollow. And I guess this is in the RenP engine, which is different than some of the other ones I've done. I was going to say, I actually...
it's the same Awful boyfriend, isn't it?
Oh, is it? Oh, cool.
It is.
Interesting. The one thing I like, which actually Hatoful didn't let me do, this does not have a setting for the resolution. It's just full screen or window, but you can stretch the window on this however big you want. Whereas Hatoful, really, you had a bunch of resolutions to set it to, and it was locked at that resolution. So it's a little different, but I like it because it means I can record it a little bit easier and bigger, and maybe it'll look a little bit blurry with the resized images, but this isn't exactly a high-fidelity game from what I'm seeing in the menu.
Oh, it is, you know. By the time now, we could have probably finished it. So let's get going.
All right, we shall start the Squiddy Love. Squid! Art concept by Lee, made by RenP. Badass!
We are descendants of the great squid.
I guess I gotta, okay.
A mighty being who created the world's oceans in a massive wave, fried every chicken in it, ate it, and distributed across the ocean.
You do realize
that's what
chicken,
we believe, anyway.
You don't fry chicken in salt water. I know. I'm being unreasonable.
It's salty. You need the sauce. You need the salt.
See, it would be more like chicken soup. Chicken soup ocean or gumbo. That would actually be pretty awesome.
That's future curiosity and obsession with the YOLO lifestyle. We have unfortunately made it to the near bottom of the food chain. They are totally wrong about that. You know, you live every day. You only die once.
That is true. That is true.
I'm cute, a simple squid.
It looks more like an onion with an eyeball.
I think it looks more like a jelly slime with you know, the tentacle thingy.
Oh, that's true. If you actually had a second eye and a smile right here, it would look like a dragon warrior. Yeah, I see it. I see.
I love the artwork in this game. Let's get started.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. Look, a huge fishing net.
Yeah.
That looks fun. Pops always told me that nets are bad. Oh well, you'll know that. Might as well check it out. You only live once.
What the hell? Sometime later.
Dang, I'm stuck. Guess Pops was right. I'll wait for someone to rescue me. No one? Really? I'm not that ugly.
Is this the fisherman? I'm gonna assume. Doesn't really say. Oh, look, a cute little fishy.
Who are you calling a fish? I'm 100% squid.
Aren't squids fish?
Cephalopods.
Sorry, I don't speak Latin.
Holy crap! Don't you read?
Squids can read? Oh, wait a minute. You can talk?
Hell, yes.
I see. That's not strange at all. Okay, I'll throw you back into the ocean now.
Hold up. What's your name?
It's Orr.
As in boat?
As in Bobby, actually.
As in Bobby? I knew that Bobby. He was orange, kind of fat. was attached by chain to the ocean floor. I used to spend all day trying to convince him to put his head underwater.
God. Oh, man.
Good time.
A lot of love for Bobby.
Such a cute.
All right.
Name's Q, by the way.
Don't you mean, by the way?
No, wait. My father was watching it race one day when I was still an egg. Q, he said, these waves sure are splashy today.
I don't get it.
Figures squids and humans will never see eye to eye.
Hey, wait, don't be sore. Q's a nice name.
That's nice of you to say. Actually,
I already love you. Why not?
I love you.
Oh, you cut straight to the chase. You're in love with me?
Yep.
Well, you're a squid. This isn't
You're only
hentai.
once. Yep.
And I'm a human.
Hella, yep. Oh, looks uncomfortable. I think I fished things up.
Sorry, Q. I think you're a really nice squid, but I'm not ready for that kind of commitment.
but can't we make things work?
I don't love you.
I'll never forget you.
Never let go.
I would toss me back into the unforgiving sea. We would never see each other again. Fish my life.
Bad ending. Forever alone. You suck. All right. So obviously you can't throw your love at it instantly.
Yeah. It's just not how it works. We are descendants of the great squid. Skip, 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 skip.
Hang on. Just changing up my music here. Okay. Going through all that dialogue. Alright, so obviously I love you is not going to work, so...
Don't you know I shouldn't be talking to you? It's the best way to romantically engage in a relationship.
Well, we'll go through all three endings then.
Let's be friends! Boar smiles, gently pulling my tangled legs out of the fishing net.
You know, I'm currently single. It's hard to believe, being such a sexy man and all, but we fishermen are kind of lonely.
Oh, really? Bitch, I'm fabulous, and you better be treating me right if you're not dead with all this.
Are you ready for this, Jilly? Oh, is that so? All right, let me get my frying pan out.
Believe that.
Don't you kind of need water to breathe and all that?
I'm a mother freaking talking squid. I can do everything. but yeah, I should get out of the sun before I fry out.
I was at the point I was going to fry you up to make some dinner. I think this is the start of a beautiful relationship. Until I deep fry you.
Hella yes! And that's how I started dating a fisherman.
Good end.
A love story.
Ah.
Ah,
All right.
so romantic.
That didn't take long.
It's the best game ever made.
Ah. What the heck?
What the heck?
Oh, I guess it went, hang on. It just went all weird. Stop it. Can you see it again?
Yeah.
Okay. I hit the wrong button, I guess. Skip to unseen dialogue or the next choice. Yes. All right. Shouldn't be talking to you.
I shouldn't be talking to you. My pop said fishermen are evil.
You're right. I must be going out of my mind. Are you a Cthulian horror? Oops.
Humans eat squid.
Yes, I do. I could go for some takoyaki right now myself.
I should probably leave. Can you please let me go?
But I like squid. I really like squid. Oh, the tentacle squiddy goodness. I mean, I really, really, really like squid. I really am into hentai too.
You put down the knife, bro.
I'm eating calamari tonight, or worse.
Yeah! Murder! Fish you!
Fish on.
What's going on?
Kidding!
Very funny.
Bad ending? Knife happy. It's not entirely a bad ending. I mean, you do get away. You
will let go.
you just end up
You were
inking yourself.
frightened to death. Let go, and you would never approach a fisherman romantically for a friendship again.
Well, there we go. A completely thorough and concise view of all three endings of the complex, lengthy love story narrative of Squid. I personally I think it had a really, really deep, meaningful story to be told. It tackled some serious adult themes that,
I think it's really important that you don't rush love. It doesn't really work like that. And it also, from a female perspective, it's easier to go, the friendship route and then progress from there.
Yeah, and
there's more of the aesthetics, if you're already pretty, then that is far easier to establish than other way around. And oftentimes, men often feel pressured into relationships or commitment when they're not ready for it, rather than getting to that and getting to the point where they want to actually make the commitment.
That's true.
Because they have to.
See, as well on the first date, whipping out a knife and threatening to eat them. Not really the best notion. I mean, there's a lot of tactics to turn somebody on, but the whole I'm a cannibal and you look tasty, more often than not, doesn't work.
It's also really important to know that what many guys don't fail to realize, even if you have to be confident and all that to be attractive, you first have to create a safe space. You have to feel safe when you want to talk to someone. But if you're scared, you can't really see the person for who they are. So you first need to, if you're talking to them, especially if you talk them out in a situation where they don't expect it, like if you just spit on them on the street, you need to make them, have some space, a little bit of leeway, so they can feel comfortable talking to them.
That is true. And as a first step,
that's what I really like how they all put this information so neatly into the package.
Yes, and they also show that when you're trying to find love, both finding it in a net, capturing your love, and then obviously threatening them with a knife, not really the best notion. You really want to be on even ground, which is the best option. But also throwing yourself at nets. You don't go looking for a mate by diving in front of a moving car or jumping off a cliff or tying yourself up and rolling down a hill. I know a lot of people that do that. It's very popular in America to do all of those things. I think it might also be for insurance.
Very, very dangerous. That really sounds dangerose. I don't.
Well, hey, YOLO, YOLO,
yeah. But even so, they did Squid Q took any chances they could get. So that's also really cool. They were not just scared of everything. They were like, they just went with it. It's YOLO.
And hey, if they only live for about a day or so, I mean, you think about that as a metaphor. If you only were going to live for a day, And so really your sort of sexual peak is going to be at like noontime for only a couple of hours before you age too much to really do anything. You really got to focus in and just grab the first thing you can get. So hey, if you're caught in a net and a fisherman is at that point, you gotta dive right into
I like how you made that smacking noise. Well, good.
it. Well, all right. Unfortunately, my hands aren't squishy enough to make the proper noise for a squid to dive right into it. But then again, that's not very politically correct, so we'll just leave that out for now. So yeah, this is Squid. Mwahaha. Thank you for watching.
Squid.
Yes, this was completely silly. We're not being serious, not really. Only partial, maybe.
But what? The points of race were all very important. No, that
That is true. They are very
silly.
important. This is an
Silly.
educational moment, and we are hoping to establish a Kickstarter and make this curriculum for all high schools in general because this is big. This is huge. We've stumbled across the meaning of everything in Squid. I need to go let the creator know that he has blown my mind in pink and white polka dots.
Yeah, I'll be delighted to hear from you.
Y'all have a good day. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, leave comments, roll your eyes. I know